you guys were really helpful.
What's that?
I said you guys are really helpful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I was saying, I didn't want to intrude, but anybody want to say like why you're here? Like, first, I'm gonna start out with letting you know, I usually record like all the protests, the rallies.
Yeah, I'll say something, and Marcus, did anyone else want to say anything?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, man.
Us three, we helped organize, and they were really.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
Three Musketeers. So let me just start. Who are you with?
Kansas State Clarity. As I was saying, I usually record a lot of the. Marcus?
Yes,
Oh,
I saw you at the Capitol.
oh yeah.
I was like inside.
Oh wait, were you rooting or were you?
I was recording. I was recording.
Can you tell us what your bias is? Can you tell us what your bias is?
I'm not gonna lie, it tends more to go towards the left, but
That's fair.
I'm at the moment going with independence because I don't really like the right, I don't really like the left. Like there's issues on both right now, so it's kind of like I'm gonna go with I like America. I mean, I like what's gonna be best, and I know that both sides aren't gonna agree 100%, but I mean, we're going to figure something out. I mean, because kicking people out of the country, I mean, come from either side isn't working. I mean, again, I don't want to, speak on to what the reasoning was behind Charlie Kirk's assassination.
Right.
But, I mean, it's just the fact that happened. I mean, that sucks because I wanted to debate him. I mean, I wanted to get a chance on me and get out there, but...
That was the beauty of what he was doing, right?
As I said, I'll say this for anybody that's watching this later. Again, I don't agree with a lot of his ideologies, but again, what he did was awesome.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
I can't say anything radical.
Oh, no, you're good, you're good.
I didn't know we were recording. You almost caught me red-handed, dude.
Oh, shit, sorry, my bad.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm a moderate. But yeah, I'll say something. Yeah. We're here in Kansas City, and we just had a time of prayer for our dear friend, and we consider him American patriot and Christian martyr, Charlie Kirk. As many of you probably know, he was assassinated last Wednesday. And I want to just highlight one thing, really, that has stood out to me this past week. And that is, we all remember when George Floyd was killed by the police. And it appeared to be a horrific tragedy in the moment. And the reaction from the left, quote unquote, was what? It was to burn cities. It was to destroy small businesses. It was to destroy people's homes. It was to break government buildings that were paid for by our tax dollars.
Hold on 1 second. I'm not agreeing or disagreeing right now because I'm trying to make this short and sweet and see what they're out here for.
So that's one reaction, right? That's one group that we can contrast with another group. So think about, in your mind, the radical left and what they did after the death of George Floyd. Now, I want you to think of the past 5 days. What have you seen all over social media? What have you seen all over the news as the right's reaction to Charlie Kirk's brutal assassination? I mean, getting shot in the neck in front of thousands of people, including his children and his wife. Horrific. If you're human at all, that is horrific. And so there has not been one case, there's not been one single revolt or one single retroactive sort of reaction or action of vengeance from the right. You can't point to one thing that's happened in the last 5 days where the right behaved with vengeance and violence against the left and or an indifferent party.
Okay, well, I don't want to actually end this, but I also I know you guys.
Sorry, I'm speaking too long, but
no, you're good. No, I know how things can go. So question: why are you guys holding the vigil? Why, what's the importance with him and not other people, even on the right, that have?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think there's no doubt about it that Charlie was a towering figure for many conservatives across the United States, but not just in the United States, also across this entire world. Like, he was just in South Korea doing a conference for Koreans. So people around the world knew who Charlie Kirk is and loved him for what he does.
What do you mean to you?
Sorry?
What did he mean to you? Why are you here? I'm going to go with that, actually.
For me personally, I knew Charlie. I did. I got to know him earlier this year. Had the opportunity to interview him on my podcast. And the first thing that he talked about on my show was his love for Jesus. He said, Jesus Christ is the chairman of the board of my life. And that was impactful to me personally, even as a Christian, We have this man, like I said, who's a towering figure, runs the largest conservative youth organization in the United States, if not the entire world. And he has money, he has access to the President of the United States of America, yet he makes Jesus the first thing that he focuses on. That's powerful. That's humility on full display. So he meant a lot to me personally as a friend, but also before I knew him, I would look up to him and seek like guidance. Like, how do I talk about certain issues?
Why?
And he gave a voice.
Why?
Because he was good at it. He was really good at it.
Okay, I don't want to be cutting you guys short, but I actually just got off work. And so, Marcus, you want to say anything before I would say sign off, but not normally sign off?
Sure. Any questions?
No, I mean, does any comments you want to make? I mean, I want to go home. I want to get some food. So,
Yeah.
I said, like, I'm not trying to cut anybody off, but you know.
No, you're good. Let me think. The question would be helpful. It'd help me focus, but because I'm tired
Charlie
too.
Kirk meant to you.
The question I have, I can't, it doesn't connect to this, so, you know.
Where should we go from
Can you
here?
answer the question? I'm just curious.
Where should we go from here?
No, do you want to say hi to anybody?
Why is Michael?
Yeah. Say something to Michael
Is Michael
Stewart.
gonna watch this?
Hey, dude, I gotta say,
Possibly.
can I say something to Michael Stewart right now?
No, just
Will
gonna
he
be
see
Marcus. Just gonna be Marcus.
I would just reiterate what Jonathan said. The reaction to his death has been peaceful. It's been prayer vigils. This is who we are. This is American culture. This is the right. And they see a difference with that with the left. Obviously, not all the left is like that, but predominantly when their people get killed, it's riots and looting. Charlie, the reason I'm here personally is Charlie's death felt like super personal to me in a lot of ways. I think one of the reasons is I had done a lot of the same ministry that he had done. You know, I went out on college campuses as well, did change my mind tables and stuff like that. He was also a father. I'm a father. It was just, it's sad to see a husband and a father brutally killed just for wanting to have a discussion with the other side.
I appreciate you guys.